Well, today is World Rhino Day, and if you live in Sea Point, you're also really fortunate to, well, probably stroll on the promenade. You would have seen that there's amazing artworks that involves our rhinos, and in fact, we tracked down the artists that created these artworks to find out more about putting the locals in the shoes of the rhino poacher to create awareness on World Rhino Day. Take a look.
At first glance, this artwork looks like nothing more than just a series of pieces of steel. But step up to this platform and take a closer look, and you suddenly find yourself in the shoes of a rhino poacher, taking aim.
The Rhinosaur installation was created by local artist Andre Carl van der Merwe. The original creation was done in timber, but he built the Rhinosaur in steel plates specifically for the Sea Point promenade.
Andre, the Rhinosaur artwork that you created evokes quite a strong emotion when you experience it. But tell me and take me through the story of how you designed it, how you conceptualized it, how it all came together.
Okay, we were a group for Africa Burn called the Rhino Group. We used the rhino as a theme. And what I decided to do was take this 7 unrecognizable shapes, split it over 44 meters. But when you looked at the side of a rifle, it became a rhino. The idea is that in the wild, a rhino is this 3-dimensional, iconic animal, but it will be reduced to a 1-dimensional image. That's all we'll have left of the rhino if it becomes extinct. So when the poacher looks through the scope of a rifle, that is the last time they see this animal alive, and that's also the way I would like the people on the promenade to engage the artwork.
And that's the wonderful thing about art. It can be used to bring attention and awareness to specific causes, and you chose rhino conservation. Why?
I think the most important thing is that people need to be educated. Rhino horn at the moment is more valuable than gold, but it's got the nutritional and medicinal value of a toenail. So really it's education. And I want people to engage that and just think about it when they look at the site of the artwork and think, is this what we are doing as a human race?
Woolworths was instrumental in funding the Rhinosaur installation as part of their ongoing initiatives to contribute towards conservation. And the funds and awareness from products go a long way.
Lucy, tell me more about why Woolworths decided to support the Rhinosaur project.
Supporting public art like the Rhinosaur is a really effective way of engaging with people. It's really about getting people to interact with the issue and creating awareness.
And what has been the contribution so far from Woolworths?
In 2010, we launched our first limited edition rhino bag. It's been really popular with customers, and since then they've helped us raise over 2.5 million rand for rhinos through the sale of the bags. For Woolworths, whether it be the rhino bags, whether it be our products as part of our new up-and-coming Wild About campaign, there's also the My School, My Village, My Planet program. It's about creating tangible and simple ways for customers to feel like they can make a difference and a contribution to rhino conservation.
You mentioned Wild About. What's that all about?
In the past, we've had lots of initiatives to raise money, not only for rhinos, but for cheetah, for the wild dog, for a number of other conservation causes. So Wild About really brings all these initiatives under one umbrella. And as part of our Wild About campaign, we're launching a limited edition rhino t-shirt that Andre has designed. So you can keep a lookout for that in selected stores this month.
The thought-provoking artwork certainly caught the attention of many curious eyes drawn towards the unusual installation.
It's amazing that he managed to work out how the spacings work, and I love just, the texture, and it's beautiful to look at, and it's really impactful in the way it makes you think about rhinos.
I think it's very, very clever. The way he spaced those rusty pieces that they just make the right picture in the end is amazing. It's quite scary because it feels like you're shooting him yourself.
We are the custodians of most of the rhinos left in the wild, and I think we have a responsibility as a country. All species are important, but rhino people relate to this beautiful beast, and we as South Africans have most of the rhinos.
Although today may be World Rhino Day, rhino conservation is a year-long cause. As you walk up this platform, you realize the shocking statistic that 10 years ago, we had 10 rhinos poached. And now, just over halfway through 2014, and approximately 618 rhinos have been poached. So if you have a moment, come and have a look through that viewfinder and feel the reality of rhino poaching. The thing is, we must take action right now. If we don't, the steel rhino behind me might be the only one we see in South Africa.